Okay, so I've been getting this message that I need to start talking more, like on stage, of course, always for me, but also on video to the internet, the people, you. And I think, I used to make a lot of videos, but in recent years I've stopped because it feels like the internet is so oversaturated and like so much about polarization, and there's so many things I feel like I can't say, both in real life and online. And I think that it's like in real life, I know what I can say and what I can't say a lot of the time in different spaces. And then online, it's like, it's kind of like, why bother? There's already so much noise, so much back and forth. So easy to be misunderstood, and also just why bother? Like everyone's attention is moving here and there. But I feel called to just start speaking about things going on in my mind and in my life, in the world. So just gonna talk about things. So today, I went to a synagogue in Northampton, Massachusetts, and that's where, I live near there. And there's something I've been grappling with for quite a while in the Jewish communities that I'm involved with. And, I've been Jewish my whole life. I've moved around a lot, been in a lot of different Jewish communities. And over time, it's like as the sort of political climate has changed a lot and the internet has changed things a lot, the Jewish communities that I am a part of have changed a lot, and so have I. And there's something I feel there that is like, I feel drawn to it because it feels like my spiritual home, like a spiritual salve. And I have these kind of trance-like experiences when I go to synagogue. And there's also like this social separation that I feel. Like I feel like I'm not quite a part of this community, whatever, and it's like a community is just a space where people gather. It's like there's no one community, there's no one way of thinking that everyone has. But I noticed something for myself, not just around the Jewish community, but it seems to be heightened there and in certain other spaces, like around being a woman, that somehow I feel uncomfortable there as a woman in my like spiritual zone or something. And I think I grapple with like embodying myself as a woman in general in my life. It's something that I like have consciously and unconsciously grappled with and worked with my whole life, like this. And I think, it's like we're in this time of there are no gender roles in the communities I'm part of. And it's interesting that it like comes up for me in this religious space where like in the more extreme religious spaces, there are these gender roles, there are divides and clear roles and clear spaces for either different genders, different gender identities, whatever it might be, depending on the community. But yeah, there's some kind of grief I think I feel in the Jewish community that I'm involved with, the ones that I'm involved with, about like feeling like I've lost my connection to my womanhood, and like maybe this idea that maybe, or it's not an idea, it's like almost like a visceral feeling, or I'm just ruminating on it right now, but that maybe there was a time where spiritual communities would somehow have honored my sense of womanhood in a way that I would feel connected to. And I'm certainly not blaming the community or the religion per se, but I guess religion brings it up maybe because perhaps like the religion itself may have been written or originated by men or in circles of men or for circles of men. and then it's like I still feel drawn to it. And obviously in the current climate, like any gender or gender expression is welcome there and is there. But I think maybe it brings up this longing I have for a spiritual community that like feels like, where I feel like my whole body and being are spoken to there. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that for now, because this video is already like, wow, it's 5.5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. And like, I just looked a second ago and it was 3.5 minutes. So that's all I'll say for today, but I'll be back to share more on this journey.